In this video, we're going to talk about why most coaches are struggling while some are successful. The struggling coaches are not getting any clients, they're having to deal with roller coaster income. On the other hand, the successful coaches are getting clients on demand, they're also getting predictable income. So, what's going on? Why are some coaches highly paid and in demand while others are struggling? In this video, you're going to learn how to avoid common mistakes so you can get out of your own way and become successful. According to the International Coaching Federation, 82% of coaching businesses fail within the first 2 years. So this sounds pretty bad, but it's actually even worse. Okay, so this means that only 18% of coaching businesses survive the first 2 years. But it doesn't mean that the businesses that survive are necessarily thriving. Many businesses that have not failed yet are struggling. The reason for this is that most coaches do not have an effective way of getting new clients. So, of course, no new clients means that no income is coming in. Most coaching businesses are doomed to fail for this reason. You know, it's really unfair, but you can end up failing even if you're a great coach. It's not for lack of trying. Most coaches are working really hard to grow their businesses, but they're doing the wrong things. So, for example, these are the most common strategies used: cold calling. So, what they're doing is calling mostly unqualified prospects. And so they have to deal with so much rejection. This is really hard. I've done this also when I was a newbie, and it's really hard to deal with really rude people who basically don't care to even talk to you or listen to what you have to say. So it's hard to do that. The other thing that coaches do is that they're spamming or posting on so many social media platforms, just trying to get clients. This is the wrong way to get attention, meaning that you're training people to ignore you. And some of them are going to be so annoyed by you that they might even report you and you can lose your account. Okay? A very bad idea. Another popular strategy is to create a lot of content. For example, coaches and other entrepreneurs would create tens or hundreds of articles, blog posts, videos, podcasts. What they're trying to do is get free traffic from search engine optimization. The problem with this is that you're basically competing with billions of other web pages, websites, and businesses trying to rank on the first page of Google and other search engines. So it's too hard. And let's say you even succeed, it doesn't mean that you're going to stay on that first page for a long time, right? So you can't really rely on whatever traffic you're getting, okay? So here's another problem with just trying to randomly create um, lots and lots of content or just post randomly on social media, or if you're calling people not knowing what they're really um, thinking or their readiness for buying. Okay, so basically, this was a study done by the late Chet Holmes, and he published his 20-year study in his book, The Ultimate Sales Machine. So this is what he found out. Um, Only 3% of people are usually ready to buy, and about 7% are open to buying. Meaning, if you can explain your offer well enough, they might consider buying, okay, but they're not looking. The other 90% are really not even thinking about buying. So about 30% are not looking, not thinking of buying. The other 30%, they think they're not interested, and another 30% no, they're not interested. So it doesn't mean that this 90% um, group of people will not buy anything ever, because the only way for us to really survive and function well in our society is we have to use products and services, right? So what I'm saying is this: if you're just starting out, it's really important to focus your marketing efforts on people that are ready to buy. All right. And so usually these people are already searching for products and services on Google and other search engines. Maybe they're really looking for products on Amazon, eBay, and stuff like that. Okay. And if you really think about it, the 7% of people that are not looking for products, but they're open to buying, maybe they're just browsing online, just just enjoying themselves. But if you can con- if you can explain your services well enough and they can understand it, you can convince them to buy. Okay, so when you're starting out, this is really important to focus your energy on this. This was a game changer for me in when I was a new marketer around 2010. As soon as I did this, everything changed for me. So here's something that I want to point out to you. I'm not suggesting that you should ignore this 90%. As a matter of fact, this is the largest universe of potential buyers for you, for all of us, but this is also the most ignored segment for a lot of marketers and entrepreneurs. So it's really worthwhile to get creative later on once you're more experienced, once you're a seasoned marketer, and also once you have more resources. Okay, for example, you can handle more clients, you have a bigger team, and stuff like that. Okay, but this 3% plus 7% can really finance your business growth. All right. Okay. So if you're juggling so many ineffective marketing strategies, it's really like having a full-time job. So you end up with not having much time for yourself, for your loved ones, and even for your clients. You end up with never having any time for anything else, especially when there's little or no payoff. The long hours and hard work can lead to burnout and despair. If you're working all the time trying to get clients, you have to think about this. Well, when will you have time to serve and coach your clients, right? So you need to stop juggling too many ineffective marketing strategies. Instead, you really need to learn how to work less so you can make more. If you're juggling too many ineffective marketing strategies that fail to deliver results, this is basically something that's going on with so many coaches that are struggling. This is why most coaches eventually end up quitting. You're not getting any results. So, what can you do to get more coaching clients so you can increase your sales and profits? You need to focus on one sales acceleration system that brings you a steady stream of clients. Okay? It's really essential for generating predictable leads, sales, and profits for your coaching business repeatedly. You need to have this system so you can work a lot less and make more. You need to understand that effective marketing pays you. It's not something where it's risky and you're going to lose money. It's a money making strategy, okay? And so your sales acceleration system is a revenue engine. The main purpose of marketing is to drive predictable, repeatable, and scalable revenue for your coaching business. So here's a simplified way of looking at this. All right, so you can drive traffic to your irresistible offer. All right, and your irresistible offer could be your coaching sales page. And if you can convince your prospect to buy, of course, you can generate sales. But most people will use a content as their irresistible offer, meaning that they'll drive traffic to an article, a blog post, or a video. And then what they're trying to do is basically convince the prospect to give their information. For example, you can generate phone leads so that people that can potentially be interested in your coaching can call you and see if they can work with you. They can also fill out a form so that with their contact information you can call them back and see if you can work together. And this is something that I've done for big brands and small businesses since 2010. I've also For example, help them um, put people in their scheduling for appointments so that they can their call centers or their reps can just set up an appointment to meet with clients. And there are a lot of ways that you can get creative so you can generate leads. Okay, but you need to have a system. All right. um, Let me actually go back to that. So it's very important to understand that if you're selling your coaching program, it needs to be something that's um, premium priced. What I mean by that is that if you're offering something that's cheap, you're actually going to repel potential clients. And the reason for that is you have to think about this. Coaching is supposed to be something that can change someone's life. It's supposed to transform them, transform their life, their businesses, or whatever it is that you're trying to do to help them. So if you're trying to offer something that's low cost or deeply discounted, your potential clients are actually going to be suspicious. You're going to repel them. So part of being irresistible is for your coaching offer to be high priced. Okay, and that's something that I will talk about later, and it's very important, and it's also very helpful for you, of course, because then you can make more, right, with a lot less work. All right. So if you don't have an effective strategy for getting clients, you're not going to get the income that you deserve. So if your coaching business is struggling, it affects all aspects of your life. It affects your relationships, it affects your health, it affects your lifestyle. For example, if you're working all the time, of course you have very little time to nurture your relationships, right? It also affects your health because probably you're stressed out all the time, you're worried, you're not getting much sleep. And of course, your lifestyle is also affected. You probably don't have much time or any extra income to do the things that you want to do. If you have a sales acceleration system working for your business, you can have a repeatable process of getting clients. So this is really important. It doesn't mean if you have a new coaching business and you don't have any clients, it doesn't mean that you're not gonna this is not gonna work for you. It can work for you even if you have zero clients. It can work for you even if you have a new website with no traffic. It can work for you even if you have a small list or a small or if you don't even have an email list. It can work for you even if you have no following on social media, even if you're totally unknown. That's the power of this sales acceleration system. Okay? If you have a sales acceleration system working for your business, you can have a reliable and repeatable process of getting clients. So, here are other benefits. You can have more time to focus on serving and coaching your clients. You can have more free time for leisure and for your loved ones. So, you can grow your business without working all the time. So, if you're interested in doing this, please click the link below. I have a 100% free workshop, and I can give you more details on how you can do this for your coaching business. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video.